This is Fina of Poppies and Ami, and welcome to my channel. So I start the base with 6 single crochets in a magic ring, 2 loops, then I crochet around this. So chain 1 first and 6 single crochets next. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we have 6 single crochets. Okay, I'm going to close this. So to find that adjustable loop, just pull this tail over here. So in the second round, I'm going to make an increase, meaning I'm going to make 2 single crochets in 1 stitch. Okay, so that's 2. I'm going to do it 6 times. Okay. Okay, and on the last stitch, so it's 12 stitches, and we're just going to make an increase till the 5th round. So just started the 3rd round with a 1 single crochet, and I'm going to put my stitch marker under that 1 stitch, the 1st stitch in the 3rd round. Okay, so next is increase. Okay, 1 single crochet again, then increase. So again, we're doing this 6 times, or until you have 18 stitches on this round. I'm going to do 2 single crochets and increase for the 4th round. I'm going to do it again 6 times. 1, 2, then increase. We should have 24 stitches on round 4. Okay, I'm going to move my stitch marker one round up. Okay, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3, and then an increase. One, 2, 3, and then an increase. Again, we're going to do this 6 times until we have 30 single crochets in this round. In round 6, I'm making back loops single crochet 30 times. So I'm just sliding it in between the 2 loops to the back single crochet. And after this round, we will start to shape it into a cup. In round 7, I'm going to make just a regular single crochet, and again 30 times. Okay, this is the round of round 7. I'm going to move up my stitch marker. From round 8, which is the next round, to round 14, we are going to do the same thing as round 7. Just make regular single crochets 30 times. Until the cup gets much taller. And I'm going to meet you back at round 15. I just made 8 rounds of 30 single crochets from round 7 to 14. Now I'm on round 15. Going to make 14 single crochets and increase. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and an increase. 16, and I'm going to repeat the same thing until the last stitch of this round, and we're going to have 32 stitches or 32 single crochets. Okay, we have 32 single crochets, and around 16 I'm just going to single crochet around. So again, that would be a total of 32 single crochets. Going to make 15 single crochets and an increase for round 17. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and an increase. Going to do the same thing until the last stitch of this round. Now we have 34 single crochets around 17. Just going to move up stitch marker again, and round 18 or the last round I'm just gonna make 34 single crochets around. I'm going to slip stitch next and then fasten off. Just going to cut on tail later for sewing. Okay, I'm going to pull this tight so they are kind of even. Okay, so the body is done. I'm going to start the lead in white yarn and a magic ring. It's pretty much the same steps as what we did earlier for a base and for the body. So 6 single crochets and a magic ring. That's true. 4, 6. Then an increase. So we have 12 stitches in round 2, and in round 3 going to do the same thing. Select the body, it's 1 single crochet and then an increase, and we'll do that 6 times. Just going to put the stitch marker below it again. Going to do this till we have 18 single crochets and 3rd round. In 4th round, I'm going to do 2 single crochets and then an increase on the 3rd stitch. So it was 2, and the 3rd one it's increase. I'm going to do this a total of 6 times on round 4. Round 4 we have a total of 24 stitches. And moving up on round 5, I'm going to make 3 single crochets and then an increase on the 4th stitch. I'm going to do this a total of 6 times until we have 30 stitches. In round 6, I'm just going to single crochet 30 times. In round 7, I'm gonna make 14 single crochets and then an increase. I'm going to do that twice. Okay. 7th round. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and an increase. So just basically repeat this number around until you have 32 stitches. I'm now on the round 8 or the last round. for the lid, I'm just going to make single crochet 15 and then increase, and then I'm going to do that twice. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then increase. I'm going to repeat this step again one more time until I have 34 stitches in this round. And I'm making the eyes of the frog. I'm making 3 single crochets inside the magic ring. And 1, 2, 3. Unlike the first 2 parts of the bubble tea, this wouldn't work into round. So after the first row, which is the 3 single crochets in this magic ring, I just made chain 1 and turn my work, and I'm now on the second row of the eyes. In the first single crochet, I'm gonna make 1 single crochet, and then the second single crochet, I'm going to make 3 single crochets in 1 stitch in this stitch. 1, 2, 3. And then the third stitch, or the last stitch, I'm just gonna make 1 single crochet, and then chain 1 or fasten off. I have a total of 5 single crochets in the second row. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to cut a tail for sewing later. I'm going to embroider the eyes of the frog using a tapestry needle and a black embroidery yarn. So I'm just going to make a small curve inside of this work. So we see the 3 holes here in the center. That's where I'm going to embroider the eyes. So start here in the first one. So you do it from the back. Okay, so that's 1 stitch. I'm going to insert it on the third hole, and I'll just connect it to the first stitch that I just made earlier. So that's it. It's pretty simple, and I'm going to make 2 eyelashes, and beginning from here to the right side of my work as I mirror it. So this is going to be the right eye for the frog. To make it more secure, I'm going to tie the loose ends the very back of it. I'm going to hide it. I'm going to insert my needle in the surface these stitches. It may be hard to pull. I'm going to do that multiple times until they are properly secured. For that, I'm just going to cut the loose ends. For the left eye, do the same thing and just make 2 eyelashes on the left side most of the curve. For the straw, I'm going to make 6 chains. So I'm going to wrap a loop on my index finger and pull that. Now I have a loop in my hook. I'm going to make 6 chains. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As you notice, I'm using a different color for my straw. This time I'm using a tan yarn to complement the color of the boba tea. In the second chain from the hook, I'm going to make 5 single crochets. So that is this is the first chain, and I'm going to insert my hook here in this second chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to chain 1. So we're just going to work in rows. So just making single crochets back and forth. 5 single crochets again on the second row. And after the last round, it's gonna make a chain 1 again. I'm going to make 3 rows with 5 single crochets, 3 more rows, so that will be a total of 5 rows. I'm just gonna keep going. Maybe I have 5 rows already. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what I'm going to do, is to join the first and last row. I'm going to fold this lengthwise. Just make sure that they match those 5 stitches together. This will turn into a small tube or a small straw. Then after the last round, just fasten off again. I'm just going to insert this tail, this small tail, inside the tube. Just going to use my hook to insert it. Now we have small straw. I'm just gonna keep the tail for now, for sewing later. Before I do the assembly, I would embroider the nostrils and the mouth first to properly secure inside the cup. So the frog would look like this. Before I start embroidering, the tail should be at the back, and this clean part of the cup should be at the front. I would count 2 stitches, and then from there I would just start anywhere in the center. The diagonal is the size of 1 stitch, and I'm going to count from here 1, 2, 3 stitches, and from this point, that's where I'm going to insert my needle. I'm going to make a line that is not so big. After the line, I'm going to make another diagonal again here on the left. Okay, this is simple as it is. I would start the nostril here on this part. So it's diagonal but inward. Should be a size of 1 stitch. And then 1 stitch apart from that, I would make the other nostril. Okay, just like that. It might be a little imperfect, but that's just fine. I would insert this loose end inside, and I would tie a knot to make it properly secured. And let's just continue for the assembly. Now that we have all the parts, I would assemble the lid into the body first. So I'll just set aside these for now. I would line up the lead and the body, and I would also line up from where their tails are. And I'm going to insert needle in the back loop of the body or the cup, and then I would insert it in the both loops for the lid. At this moment, I'm not going to stuff yet. Let's wait until we're almost done sewing. I'm going to repeat the same thing. So the back loop of the body and both loops of the lid. I would do or repeat the same thing in each stitch around. If you can notice that the body is starting to form a ridge. I'm almost done sewing the lid into the body and start stuffing inside. So remember, there are 34 stitches in the lid and 34 stitches in the last round of the body or the cup. So they should be aligned, or they should match up. Okay, so I have like 4 stitches left, so I will stuff more, fill it and shape it. If you have enough stuffing, should be enough. I'm going to finish this up. And I'm going to fasten this off. So that. Again, continue shaping it. I'm going to start on the left side for the eyes. As you mirror your work, so make sure the 2 eyelashes are on the left side as well. So to begin, I'm going to align the left side most of the mouth. From this stitch that's aligned to the left side of the mouth, I'm going to count from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's where I'm going to start sewing the left eye. From the left eye, I'm going to count 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm going to start sewing the right eye here. The last component that I'm going to sew is the straw. So I would just sew it anywhere on the lid. I chose the left side, one stitch from the first round of the lid. What I have here is a brown felt sheet. I'm going to fold this 3 times with a measurement of approximately 1 centimeter. So I'm trying to create small bubbles or pearls. I would just eyeball this and cut it in rounds. Maybe a little hard to cut because it's thick. When they come out, they don't look perfect. So what I'm just gonna do is to cut it individually or 2 at the same time. I'll just shape it. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just cut the ends, imperfections. I just need 5 pieces of these. Okay, now we have 5 at once. So I'm going to glue this, the bottom part of our bubble tea. You also may use a glue gun if you don't have a strong glue. Now the bubble tea is done.